Adam Clayton may not be the loudest voice in U2, but his presence is unmistakable. With his cool demeanor, signature bass lines, and understated elegance, Clayton has been the rhythmic foundation of the band since its inception. While Bono commands the spotlight and the Edge dazzles with atmospheric guitar, Clayton's role is subtler, but no less essential. He's the groove beneath the grandeur, the heartbeat behind the anthems. Born on March 13, 1960, in Chinnor, Oxfordshire, England, Clayton moved with his family to Malahide, a suburb of Dublin, Ireland, when he was 5. It was there that he eventually met the other members of U2, Bono, The Edge, David Evans, and Larry Mullen Jr., at Mount Temple Comprehensive School. In 1976, when Mullen posted a note on the school's bulletin board looking for bandmates, Clayton was among the first to respond. From that moment, U2 began to take shape. While the other members were still refining their musical voices, Clayton brought something different, a sense of direction, style, and an early passion for the business side of music. He wasn't the most technically trained, but what he lacked in precision, he made up for with creativity and feel. His bass playing developed alongside the band's sound, evolving from punk-inspired simplicity to the complex, resonant tones that would define albums like The Joshua Tree and Achtung Baby. Clayton's playing has always been about serving the song. He's not flashy, but he's deeply melodic and foundational. Tracks like With or Without You, Bullet the Blue Sky, and Mysterious Ways are inseparable from his bass lines. He often works closely with drummer Larry Mullen Jr., forming a rhythm section that is tight, intuitive, and essential to U2's dynamic style. More than just a musician, Clayton has been a visual symbol of U2's sophistication. Known for his impeccable fashion sense and calm, mysterious vibe, he stood out in the band's early years with his bleached hair and designer suits. He was the cool one, the Bond-like figure who balanced the political energy of Bono and the experimental curiosity of The Edge. But Clayton's journey hasn't always been smooth. In the 1990s, he struggled with alcohol abuse and missed a performance on the band's Zoo TV tour, an almost unthinkable event in U2's otherwise tightly run history. Rather than derail him, it became a turning point. Clayton entered recovery, embraced sobriety, and recentered his focus on music and personal well-being. His return to form not only solidified his place in the band, but deepened the group's cohesion. Outside of U2, Clayton has contributed to a number of artistic ventures. In 1996, he collaborated with Mullen on the Mission Impossible theme, which became a global hit. He's also been involved in philanthropy, particularly around AIDS awareness, mental health, and music therapy. In 2017, he was honored at the MusiCares MAP Fund benefit concert for his courage in confronting addiction and supporting others on the same journey. Despite U2's longevity, Clayton has remained curious and open to growth. His bass playing has matured with each record, from the echo-heavy experimentation of Zeropa to the emotional depth of All That You Can't Leave Behind, to the reflective textures of Songs of Experience. He continues to adapt, always anchoring the band with grace and restraint. Adam Clayton may never seek the spotlight, but his contributions are undeniable. He is proof that rock stardom doesn't have to be loud. It can be steady, refined, and quietly revolutionary. As U2 continues to evolve and captivate new audiences, Clayton remains the constant pulse that keeps the band grounded. His legacy is carved not in solos or headlines, but in the grooves that define decades of music. For fans and musicians alike, Adam Clayton is more than a bassist. He's the rhythm of a movement that changed the world, one song at a time.